International Partners.
Smoove and Turrell.
Für die ganze Vielfalt dieses schönen, reichen Lebens.
Ladies and Gentlemen!
It's Canny O'Clock, it's live and pre-recorded all the way from the City of Angels, Los Angeles. It's your main man, Smoove, and his trusty little sidekick, Mr. John Turrell. This is the Northern Coal Experience!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome once again. The Northern Coal is here.
The NCE is the place to be.
And we're in Los Angeles. Wow, what a hot place this is.
What a great city.
Like, literally, we had a shower, right? And then we went out, we took 3 steps and had to turn around and go back and have another shower.
Yeah, basically.
Super hot.
How wonderful was Fanny, though?
Yeah, she looked after us. She looked after us well.
Yeah, just gave her a car with a fuel card and said, crack on.
And also let us use the pool.
Ah, exactly. Great times we had.
Great times. Can't wait to get back. Even though we're all actually here, aren't we?
Yeah, of course.
Well, let's find out all about it. Your guide to LA.
Does anything beat those warm summer nights in Los Angeles, where there's a feeling in the air that anything can happen? If you can't get into one of the city's exclusive star parties and rub shoulders with the likes of Smoove or Turrell, don't worry. There's plenty of awesome things to do, just for mere humans. You could try out Skid Row and camp out with the thousands of sun-baked party heads that are always raring to go. Remember to always bring your own party bag, though, as they don't like to share. Go looking for the Lost Boys at Santa Monica, but don't eat the maggots, Michael. It's so Instagrammable!
Fantastic. Yeah, that was only written 10 seconds ago, wasn't it, John?
Yeah. And I always say it to port out of the... You're eating maggots, Michael.
You're eating maggots, Michael. Alright, we've got the 30-minute mix coming up. God only knows what I'm going to play. I haven't got anything ready at all. And I've been looking all day. just getting distracted every time I go to one record and then,
looking at your balls.
Well, I've been trying to organise my records and it hasn't really worked. It has, but it hasn't. But you try and organise this lot.
Nah.
The Northern Coal Experience, the greatest show in the world.
You're listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell.
to be. listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell. In the mix with DJ Smoove.
Smoove and Turrell, two of the brightest stars in the northern sky.
Talking about hard times, I'm telling you. Man, it can't get no rougher. But you know what? It's gonna get tougher. Let me tell you what we gotta do. We're talking about a hard time. Talking about hard times. Man, we gotta deal with it. That's what we gotta do. So tell the people what we're talking about now.
greatest show in the world.
What's the likelihood? a gamble. With that long shot, little to no chance. We with that long shot. What's the likelihood it will be? The Northern Coal Experience, the greatest show in the world.
And there you have it. In the mix this week, in no particular order whatsoever, although I will start from what I started with. Let's at least get one right. It was Ashford and Simpson and Stay Free. I absolutely love that.
Stay free,
Independent.
independent.
They should use that for the advert for the Independent nightclub in Sunderland, shouldn't they?
Or the newspaper, mate.
Aye.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't quite work with it. Like,
Or like a dating website where you don't actually want to go out with anyone. I'm independent. Yeah.
yeah, so that was the Dimitri from Paris. Actually, I found the original version of that when we were in Belfast that weekend, didn't we? And I was basically breaking through about 200,000 records. I found nothing. I found one record, and it was that. I didn't know what it was. John was obviously in the pub, weren't you?
I was, yes.
I'll see you later.
I'm not. I get dusty, man. And then I start sneezing. And
when John goes
that's
record
why I
shopping,
could never be a DJ.
he like flicks through some Jimi Hendrix, then like peruses across the jars, just floats across there. You know, just looks into the blue, nods at the guy,
then I
sneezes a bit, and goes, I'm just going to the pub, like.
And then my fingers feel a little bit, like scruffy. And then I go, I'm just going to the pub to wash my hands.
After that, I played. What did I play? The thing, Rapture, Instruments of Rapture. I think the track was called Closer by Stratos Core. Nice. That might be the Revenge guys, I'm not sure. Somewhere around that, after that, I played Benedict and Noble and a track called Airways, the garage mix. I normally play the Tom Moulton mix. Is it Tom Moulton or is it... Oh, who cares anyway?
Shazam! It's hot!
On Dego, not Diego, on Dego.
Diego!
Yeah, another little nice 12 that sounds a little bit like that British jazz funk sound that we all like at the moment.
Well, I don't like.
It's produced by Dego and Mr Menshah for 2000 Black. I also dropped an old one from Gam, a very nice part 2 of the disco mix of I Can't Help It, Michael Jackson. Tango Toj. Obviously is a pseudonym there. Trying to get away with it, but clearly not. Chord change.
Oh. So you calling yourself Smoove?
Well, when I started Whack Records, I actually called myself Smoove.
Smoove,
thinking no one would figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I just give up and just went, I just call it Smoove.
What they're gonna do? I mean, it's only 600 records or so.
The other day I had an idea for making another Whack Extravaganza idea, right? Which is all the samples of what Pete Rock and CL Smoove have used. But the title, I was more excited about the title. It was going to be Pete's Socks and CL Smoove.
I like it. I wonder if he's wearing Sock Council socks.
There you go, quite an eclectic weird mix this week because I wasn't very well organised. What I've been doing is, as I said, looking around the racks and finding stuff and then getting totally sidetracked every single time I find something.
Honestly, he's in a right panic.
Oh, with the right pickle.
He was explaining something to us before and it got so deep that my head started to wobble.
It's like trying to explain the inner workings of my mind, it's not going to work.
The filing system is ridiculous.
It's crazy. John, what's in your box?
Well, this is from one of my favourite house producers, MoMA, and it's sort of celebrating the last sort of 7 years. So it's from 2013 to 2021. It's out on Bandcamp. It's called Body 21, and this track is called A House Dub.
Smoove and Turrell, two of the brightest stars in the northern sky.
On the drink with John Turrell.
You're listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell.
There's no use in pretending what's behind the curtain.
That is pure Shaka Khan, isn't it? What a tune, man. It's also, is it Ultra Nate, who did You're Free to Do What You Want.
Woman in roller skates with white jeans on, because it's a time of month. With that on in the background, spinning round. You're free to do what you want to do.
Pure energy on my skis.
Yeah, I'm just on my period, so I'm wearing white jeans. Like that ever happened? I live with 4 women. They wear the blackest trousers anyone's ever seen.
Surely you'd wear red, right?
That's shocking!
That was shocking, like. Anyway, here's a word from our sponsor.
This is the voice of friendship. International broadcast station KGEI in San Francisco, California, the United States of America. You are listening to the Asian service with programming in the Russian, Japanese, Mandarin, and English languages on 9.520 megahertz, 31 meters.
Just while we're in LA, I thought I'd drop the, San Francisco jingle.
Yeah, we've yet to find the LA jingle on that record.
I will find it.
We're going to find it, definitely. You're listening to KZWY.
Why not?
And why not in Santa Monica and LA Central.
On the island and my army jacket lining hit the earth like a comet invasion. Nazis like the Afrocentric Asian, half man, half amazing. Cause in my physical I can express through song. Delete stress like Motrin, then extend strong. I drink my wet with Medusa, give us shotguns in hell. From the split that I lift and inhale, it ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. Nas, I rock well, it ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. The Buddha monks in your trunk, turn the bass up. Not stories by Aesop. Place your loot up, parties I shoot up. Nas to analyze, drop a jewel. Inhale from the L, school of full well. You feel it like Braille, it ain't hard to tell. I kick a skill like Shaquille holds a pill. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill. Plusmatic, I freak beat, slam it like Iron Sheik. Jam like a tech with correct technique. So analyze me, surprise me, but can't magnetize me. Scanning while you're planning ways to sabotage me. I leave them froze like heroin in your nose. Nas a rock well, it ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. Nas a rock well, it ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. This rhythmatic explosion is what your frame of mind is chosen. I leave your brain stimulated. Niggas is frozen. Speak with criminal slang. Begin like a violin. End like Leviathan is deep. Well, let me try again. Wisdom be leaking out my grapefruit truth. I dominate break loose. Giving Mike's ministry cycles. Streets disciple. I rock beats that's mega trifle. And groove even smoother than moves by Villanova. You're still a soldier. I'm like Sly Stone and Cobra. Packing like a roster in the weed spot. Vocals are squeeze clocks and CZs drop. Though they need not to sneak. My poetry's deep. I never fell. Nas's rap should be locked in a cell. It ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. Nas a rock well. It ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell.
Yeah, well, that's Super Soul, or Super Soul, whatever you want to call him. And that's his version of It Ain't Hard to Tell. Beautiful. Nice one, Holmes.
Absolutely mint.
Rockin'.
Steiner Rocks from the movie Mahogany. By request, do you know where you're going to? 7:49 with Steve Crane on a Sunday night.
Hello there, I'm Ray Scott.
And this is the station that brings you Computer Kickoff.
Hear Ray Scott's Computer Kickoff, Thursday through Sundays on KRIG Radio. A sports presentation of Sanderson Tire Company at 3716 West County Road and Bronco Chevrolet at 500 West 2nd.
Write a slogan for America, bicentennial team.
John, what's in your box?
That's class, I think. I love that album, Lee.
The quality of it's brilliant.
This is Sundown. It's a track called Sundown, by McNasty's from Hackney, and he's got his 4 sisters singing on the song. It's absolutely stunning. Check it out, mama!
can't help but think if he's that talented at 19 and he's got his family involved, then his parents must be musically privileged.
I love the fact that he's called his sisters featuring the Mac sisters.
Speaking of Macs,
I can't find that just yet.
No, but they're tuned in, aren't they?
No, that was for our Zoe because big shout out to my cousin Zoe. God bless her. She's had a big cancer scare, and she's had to have an operation and that, but she's all clear, and the whole family is absolutely over the moon. Big love to our Zoe. You gorgeous lady.
Now then, I'm going to play an old track I just discovered today by Shaka Khan on an album. This is unbelievable. This is from the album that Clouds is on, but more about that later. And that's the great thing about sorting your records out when you find gems like this. How have I never heard this?
You know, like, it's quite robotic in it. You know, when I'm looking for music, it's just like I go to a section that I like.
Use the internet.
I use the internet. I don't sneeze and I don't have dusty fingers. But at the same time, it's quite like I listen to like 30 seconds and go on cack on to the next cack.
Yeah.
You know, like if you've got something in your hand, I reckon you'll give it a little bit more time. Surely.
Well, I was reading some sleeve notes today on an album.
See that reading sleeve notes?
Yes,
that's what I missed.
Yeah. Well, I was perusing through the records, trying to find something
then
for the
again,
show.
I don't sneeze and I don't have scruffy fingers, so I'm happy.
Put it right there. I don't know if you can hear me. So I knew where I filed it, so I want to pull it out. I'm not going to play it, but like, it's not even this album. What am I on about? Anyway, forget that story.
Yeah!
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Hey, got a little bit of a factoid here. Did you realise that ants actually live with other ants in a massive ant farm, yeah? Did you know that? Factoid!
What's it called, though?
Anthill.
Anthill mob.
That's right, the Anthill mob. We're gonna get that girl and win the race.
Now, taking a negative thing and turning it into a positive thing. A friend of ours who's always online, and he's a very, very nice guy. Everyone likes him. He's called Del Sol Condo.
I don't like him.
And he's recovering from, he's going through treatment for mouth cancer at the moment, so he's been raising money by releasing this record, which is called Save the Wax. Now, it features a load of people, good people. Greg Blackman, DJ Money Shot, Genesis, Elia and Bose for putting this track together. And it also features an amazing remix by one of my favourite artists, the Jazz Spastics, and what a great name as well. So I feel inclined to play this because it's absolutely dope, and Del sent me this, so thank you very much, Del.
Del, I do like you. I'm dead sorry. I feel terrible now.
And good luck with the treatment. Here we go.
Let's save the wax. Let's save the wax. Music is alive. Music is alive. Let's save the wax. Let's save the wax.
Gather round, dig deep, brothers and sisters. requires your assistance. I'm sorry, I know that these are hard times, but I couldn't pass by. See, I'm not that guy. No, we need the power of community. We need the power of unity. Cause when it comes to solving problems like this, I'm afraid my people, it's just you and me. So the man dem signal, shine it in the sky, summon up a true original or two, cause bigger the more do the better. Everybody on this shit, everybody polish it, everyone acknowledge that we're here to do a good thing. Everybody ring the alarm and hear the hood sing. Just for tonight we're not making stacks, we're donating our time to try and save the wax.
Music is alive. Music is alive. Let's save the wax. Let's save the wax. Music is alive. Music is alive. Let's save the wax. Let's save the wax.
Me, 5 siblings, my mum and my dad. That's 8 of us in a 2-bedroom flat. Not a lot of space to get away from all the craziness, but I found a way to escape through rap. See, I could be in Compton with NWA or out in New York hearing what Rakim had to say. No half-stepping, man, I'm Big Daddy Kane. Press play on my Walkman and let it take me away. As I grew up, I saw the faces change. Saw Roots maneuver Black Twang and Ty on stage. More time passes, now I'm on stage. Inspire the next kid to put rhymes on a page. I can't lie, man, I made a little change, but you can't put a price on the things that really change. Music is a vibe and that vibe still remains. You would be surprised how many lives it really saves.
Music is a vibe. Music is alive. Let's save the wax. Let's save the wax. Music is a vibe. Music is alive. Let's save the wax. Let's save the wax.
Saving a wax, taking me back to the 80s. In fact, raised in the flats, be straight played in a pack and a race with the rats. It's more of a way of life than a way to relax. We still had mostly brooded punk, scarred dub, soul funk, played a place in the stats. Got the bug face, the facts, raised at the flat. Bust to A1 records and back, taking a bag, I was blazed in the back. Switching after TV cause it's whack, it's just the devil on repeat. We just invaded the rack and it's great to be back. Paid what I had, but sometimes had to be stealing the ace of the pack. In fact, steal 2 scripts, one and then complain when I'm taking it back. At the rack, cut late in the stats, met my rise in the time and the artists that played in the tracks with the names on the back and it won't change. This rap face to the back, I'm singing El So Called our number one. And we basically asking you to exchange a spare half M for the man amazing and that. We can live life like a scratch, you only skip but we're changing the track.
I'm telling you, man, that's a seriously good 45.
Let's save the wax.
Go out and get your fingers on that.
Let's save the wax.
Save the wax.
Music is a vibe.
And that's the Jazz Spastics remix. Absolutely love everything the Jazz Spastics do. They're amazing.
Love that bass.
Seriously old school boom bap bass line going on there. Just exactly what I grew up on. I love this record. I'm going to play it every week for the next 3 years.
Why not?
and this record reminded me of a record I've just pulled out of the crates that Andy Smith introduced me to when we were DJing together many years ago. And this is called The Kick Clap. Check this out.
Well, it's the radioactive rap cat, make a stereophonic high fidelity rap tracks minus the chronic. I hit you with intense intentions, inevitably increasing your level of suspension. Question like drop, but this ain't no disco rap. The sax not done with the kick clap, kick clap. Man, that shit's just whack. When I bust tracks, the wax comes from dusty racks, and it gets love from raver girls to busty hags. It's a bumpy road, but still it's a must. We grab microphone, and then we grab our Johnsons on stage like Cool G rapping LL. We're on a rampage, paging Mr. Herman Sachs' big top adventure. Stuck to our joints like elderly gums to dentures. Venture back in time with us like Michael J. Fox, where we get deaf and rock the spot. Okay, Hops.
How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. Man, it's all right. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. Bumping up the boogie beat until the break of day. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. Makes it definitely special. Hello, hi, sci-fi, fly freakers. We hit a blind side inside, fine high-five sneakers. Meter by meter, we deter detractors. Destroy decoys and ransack them backwards. Through Jack Herbs, get fried on the stove top. We cold rock, you cold cash, get cold cock. Lock, stock, and barrel, we freak like Mary Farrell. Singing carols to hide sparrows. Move to the groove, the dope beyond belief. Honest chief, wood hard like mahogany. Stopping these, it won't happen with rapping, captain. We
perfected tongue, lashing and jabbing, javelin tossing, horsing at Cali's edge. Never rocking valleys, new balance and a bald head. Enough said, lead piping hot tight tracks, routine, slice the wax. We'll be right back.
How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. And it's all right. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. Pumping up the funky beat until the break of day. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. Makes it definitely special.
We got the direct drive, so we tend to dive right in. Just me, my 3 friends, plus a pad and a pen. Ran her in her bedlam, 11 minutes or less. With something for you to groove to. And say yes, yes, the VU hits the right peak with correct technique. Make you jump in the street, out your 3-stripe sneak. Shell toes, top 10, Stan Smith's a Concord. No matter the situation, we're dominating the board. The song spitter, glittering glam, man. That's only get the jam started, doesn't in fact can. Raise fits and spirits if you came to get down, man. They get up and get a like the wires in our hands. Stands a bland bandstand, hosted by Dick Clark. Getting the play cooking with nothing more than a spark. Embark on the track with your man and speed. And the SAC in effect to the highest degree.
How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. And it's all right. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. Pumping up the funky beat until the break of day. How you do? I check it from my friends and my crew. Makes it definitely special.
And there you go, that's by the Starving Artist crew. Thank you very much, Andy Smith, for introducing me to that. Andy's got an album out at the moment, which is called Reach Up, and it's a load of disco. It's like a triple album. I might play from one from that later on if we get time. It's a fantastic album.
I think I like how that sounds.
And Andy's been hammering the DJing online as well the whole time in lockdown. Now, interesting story. Our good friend Steve Cobby, who remixed us on the Stratus Blue album, he's been very active through lockdown as well, and he's got a new album coming out. He's just had the crowdfunding thing, and that's all coming out good. But he had a deal years ago, and he had a deal with a distributor, and he fell out with the distributor because they persuaded him. Well, said, "Oh, let's make so X amount of records." They made far too many, and then they charged him right for having the records in the warehouse. So he was very upset, to say the least. So anyway, he's been selling these at costs like £7. So I bought 2 copies. I thought, what the hell, John might want one. It's amazing, and I think it's actually sold out. He had them in the loft, just sitting there doing nothing.
His whole loft was just full of like boxes.
And
got you always, haven't they? Apart from our record label, we need to give a big shout out to Trev and Les. We're drinking red wine at this moment, listening to the show.
Steve Wright clap.
Steve Wright clap. Got a little bit of a factoid for you here.
Factoid.
Did you know that cheese is actually milk?
Made from butter.
This is from the album The Hedonism Quaver. All one word. What a great sleeve. It's just a painting of himself. His new album's called something like Mum, I Love You or something, isn't it? I do this for you or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I've loved you all my life.
That's it.
That's it. Anyway, shut up and listen to this.
Factoid.
Craptoid. have it. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Got to be one of my favourite artists of all time, Steve Cobby. Like, it's just incredible.
He's so mellow as well, isn't he?
Just like, he just works by himself in that room. He comes up with just cracking stuff.
I know, where does he get
time.
his motivation from? That's what I wonder.
He just loves music. And then he's releasing stuff for Fila Brasilia in the middle of everything. You know what I mean?
I know.
I think it's since lockdown, it's something ridiculous, like 3 Steve Cobby albums and a Fila Brasilia album. And then loads of photos of him on walks.
Yeah, I love that. I love his photos. At least they're not in slow-mo, though.
Oh, no. Hey, let's not talk about that.
No. Right, John?
Don't joke about things like that, mate, anymore.
Actually, we need to go to this.
Her name is Sandra, she does the admin. She likes music a lot, so they've given her a slot. They've called it Sandra's slot. They've called it Sandra's slot.
Well, the beautiful Sandra has went for Tomahawk Bang with a track called Home, but this is the At Jazz Astro remix, which is only 7.5 minutes long. We'll give you 3.5 minutes.
So, coming up shortly, we've got Bandcamp Friday are doing another special again. What's it even called? Is it just called Bandcamp Friday?
Yeah, it's just Bandcamp Friday.
Well, basically, they just take their commission and throw it in the bin. And so if you buy music on that day, the 100% of it goes to the artist. Obviously, every artist then releases their music on that day.
Yeah.
And we are as well. Well, actually, what it is, I did a lot of dub mixes, and we didn't really know what to do with them, so we're going to put them exclusively on Bandcamp on that day.
Yeah, there's the Reka dubs as well, isn't there?
No, just no. They're just all dub mixes from the album, the original album. Some of them are extended and twisted a little bit and stripped down.
Well, that's how much attention I pay.
Exactly.
And that's why I get paid the
big bucks. The bucks. So anyway, we've got a request. Now, normally we don't do requests because
normally you get told to write off.
But obviously Richard and Becky sent us some beer recently.
Oh, well, they're going to request.
Of course.
No bother.
No, obviously we prefer the money. But it was very nice wine. Thank you very much, Richard Davis. And it's actually Becky Davis's birthday. Happy birthday, Becky. Happy 21st, Becky.
21 again. She's got the keys to the door. She's 21 again.
And they requested EP, but I was in three minds about which version to play. Whether I was going to play the dub mix, whether I was going to play the original mix.
Yeah.
But after the hairy reaction that everyone gave us when we did this remix, we actually got this remix from a group called Reka, and this is it. Check this out. And this is going out to you especially, Becky Davis. Happy birthday. This is EP, the Reka remix.
Happy
Hemorrhoids.
Yeah, man, it's just emotional pleasure.
Yeah, man. And there you go. This is Mr Turrell, the Raker remix of EP. Pure pleasure. Now, the other day, I remembered Biggie Smalls did a track called The Sky's the Limit. I'm not going to play that.
I was walking down the street
the other day. Every time you mention the word rap. Anyway, I started like recalling in my brain what was the track I used to play all the time off like me Walkman on cassette. And it was suddenly came to me a ghostwriter who actually released his own stuff as well called No ID. And it came to me, that's the track. So I grabbed the internet and bought the record. And then when I was cleaning up the other day, I found the record. Anyway, I've got 2 copies now. And what I want to show you is the power of a remix, right? Listen to this, right? This is the original version of this song, right?
On every black block, eyes get watery from smoking crack rocks and crack pipes. Sun's down, pitch black nights, they be dangerous unless your eyes adjust to the darkness. Spark this rugged paragraph is bulletproof math, narcotics for addicts, master scientists and labs break it down. Never been 12. Tongue is numb.
Now you got to agree that's really nice, right? But it's not really worthy, like going out and paying hard bucks for that, is it? Really?
Yo, you steady talking.
So when it comes to remixing, this is the power of remix, right? Look at this, right? If I just line this up. I don't even know who's remixed this actually, but anyway, here's the remix, and this is how much better it is. Unbelievable.
On every black block, eyes get watery, smoking crack rocks and crack pipes. Sun is down, pitch black nights, they be dangerous unless your eyes adjust to the darkness. Spark this rugged paragraph is bulletproof math, narcotics for addicts, master scientists and labs break it down. Never be 12, tongue is numb, pass it around and check out manipulation of many minds, creating precipitation of many crimes. You steady talking that yang on how it be. It's up in your face, but you just can't see. Cause arrogance of having it blinded, rewind it, think about it before you try and doubt it. Negative vibrations, they test my patience. The wicked ass people running radio stations want money for a slot, but I don't cater to a devil, whether black or white. All day, all night, all tight, eyes open, so you know I see the gimmicks. Gotta tell these shorty sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit when you know that you can have what you want, not take what you want. The sky's the limit when you know that you keep on, when you keeping on. The sky's the limit when you know that you can have what you want, not take what you want. The sky's the limit when you know that you keep on, when you keeping on.
Hey yo, shorty, I seen how this life is rough because I lived it. I seen how these times is tough. Fought the uphill battles against all odds. Strap your feet in the saddle, all praises to God. I know you want the good life and luxury cars. What you see is close range, and what I see is from afar. Trying to warn you about the trap instead of stab you in the back. You see, I never kick it falsely. I'd only spit the facts on how equality strikes at the worst of times. Soon as you're trying to excel and elevate your mind. See, I was blind, being led by the blind, eating swine. To wise zone got me refined, free my mind. Hey shorty, do you know what I mean? Sky's the limit, a pawn in this game called life. I'm about to win it. It's hard for me to sit and see you do yourself when I'd rather see you do someone else.
You keep me up nights late, trying to put the food on the plate. In a ghetto black hole, unknown is the fate. Just a stack of rocks, unrefined black coal like Tessa. Pressure, make you shine like gold. Cause yo, keep it real, mean a nigga gotta kill. 2 busts, 2 blood spill. Blaming on the ghetto like Heine in the weed, but I'm damn and dead before it's fed to my seed. Your bomb Why my babies.
Now HHV have been putting out some seriously old school boom bap hip hop 45s, and this is one that I would love them to put out, because everything that I've wanted them to put out, they've put out. Not that I've even asked them, just subconsciously.
Yeah, but now that you're asking them, they're just never going to put that out.
No, not going to do it, dude. But in a German accent.
Hey, factoid for you, Smoove.
Come on then.
Factoid. Stop your bread from getting stale by just putting it in a bucket of water.
True that, like.
Soggy buns. 2 seconds. Great, yeah, great.
No, the truth. How good is that, man? Well, the sample obviously is not obviously Roy Budd, and that's the soundtrack, The $1 Billion Brain. That's the beauty about sampling. You take something so good and make a remix just sound that good.
JST turn, like, or is it still your turn?
It is JT's turn. John, what's in your big fat
box? Music from Sao Paulo. Tagua, something like that. I don't know. Interior Metade, and this song is called 2 seconds 4 a.m. Thank God for that. There was something that I could say.
2 seconds 4 a.m. It's a good name, that.
Yeah. You ready? You ready for me? You ready for the drop? What's going on? You know what's happening? You're gonna have to play something else.
Watch out! Hey, y'all laugh!
I'm playing this one for you, John.
People and choke them bone. Why don't leave the sound to alone? We alone gonna take the choke home. Here it is, them boy. Watch out! I have never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear with a sweet tone of melody the crowd want to hear. Never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear with a sweet tone of melody. Watch out! Cause we no laugh, we no skin, we no play neither green along. Then we there I give out, we one in a sound boy can't hear. So him skin go and burn him. We done dig the grave by the return coffin. You want fly too fast, so we go and clip your wing. You test my sound, it is put a murdering. I have never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear with a sweet tone of melody the crowd want to hear. Never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear. My champion sound, where every sound fear. No sound I run up them mouth and a chat, but and them a chat with no response with that. My sound is the greatest, oh yes, that's a fact. Anyway we play and be a gunshot. Look how the yeah them a jump and a leap up them frack. Music sweet them from foot to head top. I have never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear with a sweet tone of melody the crowd want to hear. Never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear with a sweet tone of melody. Watch ya! I said champion a play, look how the girls they must wear a sound boy over there so on him list and a bring. This my sound, and you going fade away cause we know rock with no skin, we no laugh neither play. I have never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear with a sweet tone of melody the crowd want to hear. Never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear. Champion sound, I with every sound fear. Say I'm blind, on fit air and deaf. The champion this and that. You feel left everything done cook, curry and copper set. Tonight, you going face your death. This the champion, about 20 bucks you get. I have never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear with a sweet tone of melody the crowd want to hear. Never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear with a sweet tone of melody. Watch this. How we no laugh, with a grin, with a play neither skin along. Then we there and give out we warning. And sound can't hear, so him skin go and burn him. We done dig the grave and buy the reef and coffin. So my God, will you give up and put down the sound thing and leave it to the owner and the selector brethren? I have never heard a sound play so heavy and so with a sweet tone of melody the crowd want to hear. Never heard a sound play so heavy and so clear. Champion sound, I hate to run things for ears. Bow them walk come test the champion. I wonder which part them jump when you come from. Mostly mad, they mostly sick. Some things mostly wrong, you better watch your speech. I know where you stand. Looks like the same, no think we feel simple than no matter how you say or where you come from. One mega bigger, you want to jump in higher.
Playing that one for you, John. That's Mega Banton.
Absolutely brilliant, brother.
Soundboy killer.
Never heard of sound play.
What a rude boy.
I'm gonna have to say all this again, aren't I?
No, just play it.
Tagua.
Oh no!
Right, other band.
Tagua Telly.
Tagua and Interior Metade is the album. But this track is called, like how I done it there, I was quite fluent, wasn't I? This track's called 4 a.m. Check it out, mama.
This is Crash Slaughter and you're listening to the Northern Coal Experience, the greatest show in the world.
Deixe a poeira me levar, o escorro sem ter hora pra chegar. Me encontro com um dia que já se foi e eu nem vi. Quantas horas pra te ver voltar? Saio e ensaio minha vida em você. Deixo o vento ali no peito e me queimar pra acender. Esbarrei num sonho com você. Encontrei um lance em você. Deixe a poeira me levar, o escorro sem ter hora pra chegar. Me encontro com um dia que já se foi e eu nem vi. Quantas horas pra te ver voltar? Saio e ensaio minha vida em você. Deixo o vento ali no peito e me queimar pra acender. Esbarrei num sonho com você. Encontrei um lance em você. Esbarrei num sonho com você. Encontrei um lance em você. Ando desvendando nada, disfarçando teu corpo de morada, vendo a pista de nenhuma estrada no fim. Esbarrei num sonho com você. Encontrei um lance em você. Esbarrei num sonho com você. Encontrei um lance em você.
Oh no, I forgot my umbrella, dude.
Oh no, you could have been totally soaking wet, especially in that cloth made by Stone Island, which is supposed to do everything but just lets water in.
It's dripping on my head. Here's a track that I got totally obsessed with when I discovered this song. I was just like playing it over and over and over again. And I just found it. And I'm reliving.
I love this tune.
Reliving it.
Oh, it's just
amazing.
Such a tune, man.
It's actually, shut up, man! Shut up, man! There's a great DJ Spinner remix of this on 45. It's Raz.
gather in the skies, gather in my eyes every time it rains. On just such a day, you let me go. And as the raindrops begin to blow, I go walking in the rain, no, hiding my tears in the rain. I grab my coat and rubber shoes, walk out the door with a bag full of blues. No one notices it all, the way my teardrops fall, walking in the rain. Every time the rain comes along, the absence of you becomes so strong, and I just go walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the rain. Walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the rain. On just such a day, you let me go. And as the raindrops begin to blow, and I go walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the rain. I'm walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the rain. I go walking in the rain. I go walking in the rain. I've got a date with the rain. Gotta go walking in the rain. The clouds that gather in the skies, gather in my eyes every time it rains. On just such a day, you let me go. And as the raindrops begin to blow, I go walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the rain. Walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the rain.
I think what it is, it's all the delays. That's what I love about it. The simplicity of it.
I just think that everything about the song is amazing.
That snare drum, man.
The lyrics, the music, the backing vocals, the drum. It's just a killer tune.
It's perfect.
Perfect. There's not many things you can see how perfect what that track is.
It's Eddie Kendricks and it's on Motown. I've got it on every format, every version.
Have you got it on TNT Industries
mini disc? Unfortunately, it hasn't been released.
TNT Industries present Walking in the Rain by Eddie Kendrick. It's hot.
Cold.
It's wet.
Damp. Bread.
Feel the warmth in your gussets.
Now, the other week when Nick Weston sent me a new record, the LTF Light the Fuse.
Were you going to say mini disc?
No.
A brand new mini disc from TNT Industries.
It made me go looking for other material by LTF. And where were they from again? Oh man, why can't I remember anything?
Bristol.
No, they're like Slovakia or somewhere.
Botslavia.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe I was right by saying Slovakia. No, it's where me and you DJ'd Serbia. They're from Serbia. Anyway, I found this record. It's called Catapult. And it's amazing. LTF, light the fuse. I gotta say a big shout to Tubes, who's tuned in tonight. Tuned in last week as well.
Get in, Tubesy, my boy.
Tubes. As I mentioned earlier, I was going to play some of Andy Smith, his compilation. It's not really new, it was out at least 2 years ago. That's new to me, right? And this is called Reach Up, the compilation. Got a few of his edits on. And here's one that Chrissy Kabush made of Serious Intention. You Don't Know Me.
Now this is the last song. If you're listening all around the world to the Northern Coal Experience on the radio, we bid you farewell, bon voyage, and good night. But to you guys who are listening live on YouTube, you're going to get an extra hour and a bit, we like to say. And believe me, it's worth sticking around, because soon, in 4 minutes, it's gonna be 1 o'clock.
Away till the sun comes back around.
See, you're finished up. Don't miss your chance to dance. This is what you're waiting for. As if you got the feeling. Oh, you got to.
Let me see you do it. That's another way. Do it. Let me see you do it. Do it. Let me see you do it. Clap your hands and stop your feet. Yeah, do it. Do it. Let me see you do it. Do it. Let me see you do it.
Shout out to Myron and E. Came to see them when they lay and properly looked after her for a full day, didn't they? Took her down to what record label was it?
Stone's Throw, who they signed
Stone's
to.
Throw, yeah. Very interesting. Smoove came away with some Charlie Scott.
I said one more time. I said one more time.
You said you always knew that what we had was real, but I wasn't ready to face the truth until you took my hand and made it clear to me that love like nothing else can set your mind at ease. Nothing could change your mind. I saw it in your eyes. You knew in time I'd come around. And ever since that day you made it clear to me that love your mind at ease. You said release yourself. Just give it all to me. Come on, dog. Release yourself. Yeah. Just give it all to me. Let go, nothing could change your mind. Saw it in your eyes. You knew in time I'd come around. Ever since that day you made it clear to me, love like nothing else set your mind at ease. You said release yourself. Just give it all to me. Come on, y'all. Release yourself. Release yourself. I said one more time. Yeah. I said one more time. You said it. I said one more time. Anyway, you don't mind. I said I'm saying to you. Please let go. Release yourself. I'm saying to you. Please release yourself.
And there you go. That's an album that Roy Ayers released a few years ago. These are all unreleased tracks. The apparently tapes were found somewhere in someone's loft.
Absolutely brilliant.
And that's called Release Yourself.
How can that stuff be just left in a loft? You know, we rinse everything.
No, we don't actually. We throw it away.
Yeah,
we don't even keep it. If it's not worth working on, then we just bin it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why we've got no new material.
Yeah, we're working through the rubbish. Now, I've got some amazing news. Right? Now, this is an exclusive. Everyone knows that Daft Punk split up, after 20 years of working together.
And everyone knew that there was going to be a new album.
No, check this out, man. Right? So, after 20 years of working with each other, they split up. That they've had enough, and they eventually took the helmets off. Right? And they realised they were both black guys from America, and they weren't actually from Paris. Right?
Oh, this is a lie.
It's not.
A lie. It's a lie.
It's not. They both took the helmets off. They realised there were two black guys from America. So they've got together this funk band, right? And they've released this. You're gonna love this, mate. Are you ready?
How are they?
You want us to press play?
Press play. It's the original. You always play this. I've got it on 7. What a great story, though. Factoid. Hey, hit me with another factoid, son.
Nah.
Wanna sit down with all this going on? Just play like in your chair, like you're not even here. Just give it a push. Gonna let yourself get loose. Take the funk inside you. Gonna make your body move. Got to release the beat. Get a little push, just give a hug on the floor. All we wanna do is dance, you gonna funk and rock some more. Time to release the beast, get up. Everybody get up, get up, get up. Time to release the beast, get up, get up. Everybody get up.
It's that time of the evening. It's 1 o'clock.
Wine this week has been gifted by Kath and James Turrell of Benton. Thank you very much. And it's a beautiful Languedoc. It's a produce of France 2019, intense black fruits with chocolate aromas. And it's a Sainsbury's Taste the Difference Best.
All the way from Bentleyham.
To that clock every day.
Working every day.
Always skating on thin ice. Lord knows we could use a holiday, baby. Just the two of us would be so nice. Give me the bone. Give me the bone, bone. Give me the bone, bone, in Central Park. I really love New York City. Still number one in my heart. Sometimes I feel like a stranger here, used and abused and forgot. Sometimes I feel like no one would really give a damn if I drop dead right here on the spot. Say, give me the bomb. Hey, dis donc. Ce soir. Give me the bomb. Ce soir.
Now, once again, going back to the art of sampling. I first heard this. Obviously, the introduction was used on Public Enemy.
I was walking down the street
the other day, and then I heard this sample used in Blackstreet, and it was called Friday. I think it was Friday, and it was an album cut. It was never released as a single. I'm gutted, but this is the original, which I discovered years later. And me and Tubes were like having kittens over this song, like literally. It's Bon Bon VR, and it's T.S. Monk, and it's he did it like a couple of good records, but this is the one. Like, the groove is unreal. John, what's in your box?
Whoa, you're boxing us. Here we go.
I'm boxing you out.
Oh, hey, I tell you what, I'm quick
Quick on the draw.
I'm quick as come. You're gonna love this. It's by Dam Swindle, obviously from Amsterdam. Probably good mates with Crack and Smack, but probably they hate each other. You know, like, because they're from the same city and that. Yeah, are you trying to do house music like
You're
us?
trying to outdo me, like. You tries to outdo me.
I'm not being funny, guys, but we are the ultimate guys that play the house in this city.
House. I tell you what I love, what I'm watching at the minute, which is pure garbage telly, and I wouldn't advise you to watch it. It's pure, like, when you want to go to sleep sort of crap TV. It's called Cloud, and it's basically like people who work in a supermarket. It's so crap, right? But the
So
guy,
crap, I've never heard of it.
the guy that it's on Netflix, the guy that like manages the store, he talks like this, and it's like, oh yes, everything's great, they're lovely. He's horrible, this guy, right?
Great eye, but this track's bro.
But the other day he did an impersonation of Yoda, and it was like the same voice. Guys. It's definitely got a jingle vibe about that.
Great, isn't it?
Bingo, bingo, bingo,
Yeah, it's called Space Run.
Spicy what?
Space Run. They were obviously drinking a lot of really hard liquor when they wrote it, yeah? Really hard liquor.
Why you big?
I'm sending this one out to obviously all the Prince fans out there.
Tall, snaggly.
And the level 43 fans. The Toby Kift especially. This is and also Sandra McPaul, the Scottish Sandra.
Black.
This is called Tricky, and this is by The Time. Oh yeah.
Somebody bring me a piece of chicken. No. What Tricky say? What Tricky say? Yakety yak. Yakety yak my ass, mother. Oh, give me some more. You can't come up with that. Look out. We ain't gonna put no more instruments on this. We ain't got time. We don't have time. What time is it? It's time for you to. It's time for you to retire, you old. Wait. Well, you old Michelin man, fat, black. Wait now. Yes. When I look in the mirror and I see your ugly face, I just wanna run up. Oh, wait, give me some more.
And that's what the funk's about, really, innit? Just bass and drums.
Just two things.
Some guy chatting shit.
Wait.
Yeah, but what a voice, though.
It's great, man.
Come on, you're just talking about drums and bass. You're talking about Prince.
You're just old.
That's not actually Prince. Prince related.
You're just old and you're fat.
They're same camp.
You know it, dude. You know it.
No.
No.
It's probably
Prince's
Morris
brother.
Day, probably.
Yes.
Rinse.
That's right, yes.
Purple rinse. Purple rinse.
I would never claim.
Purple rinse.
It's from the movie Purple Rain. It's actually in the movie.
It's Purple Rinse.
It's by the band called The Time. I think they were like.
No, The Time. Were they not one of his bands, though?
Yeah, well, it's Morris Day. That's what I'm saying. And there's Prince sitting on the bonnet, but it's Morris Day, but backed by Prince.
Yeah,
Powered
Prince was
by
singing,
Prince. No, that wasn't him.
Shut up, man.
No.
So Prince was just sitting there listening
Just
to someone
looking
else
pretty.
sing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
him.
Probably playing the bass.
Singing Purple Rinse, Purple Rinse. For all the old ladies out there.
That's just Morris Day wrote that one. There you go.
No, wrote it. But who's singing it?
Well,
there's no way that wasn't Prince.
No, it wasn't. Morris Day sounds like him.
Okay. Stop the show.
Because
we're going to have a fight here.
No, I remember when I was a kid, I bought Oak Tree, and that was just by Morris Day, and I remembered like exactly what he sounds like. He sounds like that on there. Hey, Morris, why are you building a tree in your house?
Hey, Morris.
It symbolizes a part of my life.
I'm trying to sound like Prince.
Hey, you sound like me. Do you want to work with me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they put him on the front cover like it is Prince.
You idolize me so much. Anyway,
anyone for pancakes?
This is Mad Honey. This is the B-side that I haven't got around to playing yet. Sorry. And they've got a new 45 coming out, which I played last week. Well, sorry, the label have. It's clearly the same band. We all know who that is, don't we, Sandra?
Yeah.
Any more factoids, John? Someone just sent a good factoid in, didn't they? We're in the third hour now. We can say what we want. There was something about Ladybird. What was it? Do it.
Factoid! Ladybirds aren't actually birds, they're insects.
True factoid. I tell you what, with a reverb on, it actually sounds like a load of people clapping. Listen. Class. Yeah, it's a groovy track, man. Get down if you're hip. Now, we've told you a few stories about one of my idol heroes, Ronnie Foster. And me and Tubes discovered, like, a long time ago.
Yes, but then me and you met him and played live with him in France.
And it was incredible. Well,
the gig was incredible, but it was after the gig, which was the best bit.
Let's
be honest.
One of the albums that I bought on Blue Note, because apparently he was 17 when he got signed to Blue Note. That's what he was telling me, which is incredible, really. Imagine that. You just shake yourself, wouldn't you? Especially what Blue Note was at the time. It was like the cream, and still is, of jazz. Anyway, one of his most famous songs, and I'm going to have to play that, is Cheshire Cat, and here it is.
One of the greatest guys we've ever met, Ronnie Foster.
the other day I was messing around with the Breezing album by George Benson, and I noticed that Ronnie Foster had played on there, obviously, and he'd actually, like, obviously gave. This is the nice thing, is Ronnie must have went in the studio, like, when they were recording over a few days, and gone, I've got this idea, and played it, and then the whole band have gone, yeah, let's jam that, and George has just gone, you know what, you have that writing credit right on there, and it's just like, wow. So the writing credits, it just says Ronnie Foster. That's it.
You know what's the coolest thing about that guy, though? Not only is he like one of the best players I've ever seen live, and he's in his 70s now. You know what I mean?
He looks about 40.
He looks about 40, wearing like a little cycling cap. He just had a little, you know, like the 80s cycling cap on.
He's jokes. He's
funny.
Jokes, man.
He's the funniest man I've ever met. But you know, above anything else, though, he still keeps in touch with us regularly.
Yeah.
And goes, hey, John, how's things?
He does.
You know, like, it's mental that Ronnie Foster is me mate.
He lives in, where is it? I was just reading the other day. It says on his Facebook, it's something like Las Vegas or somewhere crap.
I couldn't imagine him living in Las Vegas. I would have had him down as a California kind of guy.
Yeah, definitely.
But let's check out his back catalogue, man. He is immense.
Right, Ronnie Foster. Here we go. Lives in Las Vegas.
What does he live there for? He's the
no
most
idea.
He's the most un-Las Vegas guy
Maybe
ever.
he's got a gambling problem.
Well, that's why he's on the road so much. That's why he's trying to be me mate. He's going to hit us up in a couple of weeks. You couldn't lend me a couple of $100, John.
Hey, I got this new tip. It's going to be hot.
Hot.
Super hot. Super hot. All right, let's take the tone somewhere completely different. And I'm going to drop some gospel on you. That's like one of those awkward moments at a gig when you ask the audience to clap and they clap on the one.
Yeah. like having loads of the coolest black people singing at the front of the church. Loads of white people watching them. Yeah, Trouble Brew. Factoid.
Factoid, clapping out of time. Oh, God.
I am, right? This is no shit, right? I can sing, yeah, no problem. Even when I hit the dance floor, I'm alright, you know what I mean? I can groove.
What John's trying to say is, like, when he's singing, he can sing in time, as in, like, on beat, off beat, like
the
lazy time.
But it does not
physically with his muscles in his arms, playing an instrument or a tambourine or a physical thing. As you saw the other week.
Yeah, it's absolutely impossible. I can dance though. I am a good dancer. Like, that's why Nicola fell in love with us. No shit, man. Tell you what, right? I look like a college prep boy from America at the time, right? I had hair that was like sort of, I think, a little bit more cooler than yours.
More to the point, you had hair.
Yeah, but it was a bit cooler than yours,
Like
right?
when I sent the picture the other day, you went, I'm glad I've got rid of it now. Well, I'm glad it's run away.
Yeah, but at the time it was really thick and gorgeous.
Yeah, locks.
And I had like chinos on. I might have had a Ralph Lauren.
Blue jeans and chinos.
I think I had a Ralph Lauren kind of tank top on with like my shirt collars up, you know what I mean? Nicola went, who's this rich bastard? On the dance floor, right? And I was doing me moves and I was doing me grooves, right? So anyway, she sidled up to us and she was like, I'm making money here with this guy. He's a gorgeous, rich man. That's what she was thinking. And I turned round, right, in my chat-up line. This was my chat-up line. Yeah! Your eyes are bigger than your head. You're lush, he like. And then she fell in love with us. Would you not have loved that chat-up line?
Amazing.
Yeah! Your eyes are bigger than your head. That's a good chat-up line, that, like.
Different about that, like.
Why not, like?
Get your coat you just scored.
Well, I didn't that night. I had to ring her later on. She's a classy lassie.
Play it on your radio. Let the vibes flow through.
Taking it back now. This is where it all happened. We were talking about this the other day, me and Tubes were on the phone. And this song massively influenced us. And then when we got to play recently, well, relatively 5 years ago recently, with Loose Ends, it was embarrassing because the CD, the backing track they had was skipping, wasn't it? It was awful. And we were on after them and it was like, oh no. A little bit of me died inside. Anyway, this track is amazing. This is Loose Ends and Feel the Vibes. It's a B-side, Benji B-side.
when Smoove and Tubes had the Ashbrook All-Stars.
Greatest band in the world.
It was the greatest band in the world at the time.
Yeah. For like a week. They went to number 16 in the dance charts. Top of the pops. Climbing the charts.
So anyway, they used the Boz Scaggs track on the next one. This was going to be the big hit, man.
That wasn't the Ashbrook All-Stars. That was Ultra Groove.
Ultra Groove, sorry, man. Anyway, it all went tits up because Boz Scaggs told them to
fuck off.
Fuck off, right? But I'm not going to play the track that they sampled.
No, you're just going to play Boz Scaggs.
I'm just going to play Boz Scaggs because I love Boz Scaggs and I love him even more that he tell you and Tubes to fuck off.
I'm glad he did, actually.
And this is it. The Lido Shuffle, come on.
What's the matter with you?
Shut up, man.
Missed the boat that day he left the shack, but that was all he missed, and he ain't coming back. At a Tombstone bar in a juke joint car, he made it stop just long enough to grab a handle off the top. Next stop, Chi-Town, Lido put the money down and let it roll. He said, one more job, ought to get it. One last shot, before we quit it. One for the road, Lido. Whoa, he's for the money, he's for the show. Lido's waiting for the road, Lido. Whoa, he said, one more job, ought to get it. One last shot before we quit it. One more on the road. Lido be running, having great big fun until he got the note saying toe the line or blow, and that was all she wrote. He'd be making like a feline, heading for the borderline, going for broke, saying one more hit ought to do it. This joint ain't nothing to it. One more for the road, Lido. Whoa, he's for the money, he's for the show. Lido's waiting for the road, Lido. Whoa, one more job, ought to get it. One last shot, and we quit it. One more on the road.
As much as there's bits of it I like, there's bits of it I hate. Like, it reminds me of like bad Billy Joel, and also Slade. There's bits of like
I love it all. I love it all, mate. There's not a part of that song that I don't
singing
love.
along all the way through there.
I love it. It's so crappily brilliant.
Oh God, you played that before actually, but you never remember things.
No, I never
Your
remember
memory's getting
things.
worse.
It is like I've
It
got
is.
early onset Alzheimer's, I'm sure. Imagine what Stevie Driver's brain's going to be like if mine's this bad.
Well, yeah, but that's different kind of drugs. It's not beer.
I think it's the beer.
Oh, definitely. The beer, like, just takes memories out of your brain.
Shut up, man.
Every beer you have.
What was that?
Every beer you have, you lose 3,014 memories. And that's just a half.
That's what they used to say about glue sniffing. Don't sniff Tipex thinners. You lose 9,000 brain thoughts an hour.
Factoid.
Tipex thinners, though. Tipex thinners.
Oh, they were the raging skill, weren't the Tipex thinners?
On your tie. That you could always tell the naughty kids because their ties were pure rotten at the bottom.
Look like hard glue.
No, because the Tipex thinners just used to rot the tie because they were pure polyester. I must admit, I used to save me pocket money up.
Never did it.
I had a few new ties, I must admit.
I used to put Tipex on my nails. That's as crazy as I got.
Ah, yeah, man. Did you sniff your nails?
Whoa. And this is the part where the musicianship, the song is there, and then it just goes, right, it's time for the musicians to start showing off now. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off right there. No, not having that at all. Instead, we're going to go rave-tastic on our last travels out of here. We've got about 15 minutes left, kids. It'd be nice if we put it on the right speed, wouldn't it?
Innocent pressure, in a city life. In a city in a city life. In a city
It must have been hard for Goldie to follow this up, though. He did Angel, but after that he was
nigh on impossible.
Absolutely impossible. Let's make the greatest drum and bass track of all time. That's questionable, isn't it? That there was some belters made.
No, but I don't think it is. No, even like
commercially, it was commercially, not underground.
No, like Adam and all the rest of it didn't even. There was everything in the song that you could possibly want from a song. So that's why nothing beats it.
It was a little bit like the KLF, you know, like how they just took the elements that you needed to write the perfect song.
It's a bit like when Marvin Gaye, released Everything You Ever Done, and everyone else just looked at him and went,
I might as well give up.
That's how important that track is.
Groundbreaking, and still sounds brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now here's a band that I'd rather go back on than go forward. The new album, I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. I'm not scared to say it either. I just did. It's Grunge Bin. It's one of the
first. Do you reckon they've went up their own arsehole?
Nah, I just think they've turned the wrong corner.
Yeah, the wrong corner. Oh, what am I doing here?
One way down a one-way street.
You could have took the crossroads.
What an amazing album this is. So glad I bought this back in the day. 444 out of 2000. So sought after now. It's the
Alert!
The Universe Smiles Upon You. That's what the album's called. I've even got the 10-inch as well, just to show off. Double brag. Right, John, what's in your box? Before we get out of here.
Well, no, you're going to have to play something after this now. But the thing is, right, I came from a background of singer-songwriters and all the rest of it. You know, like, I love Joni Mitchell. But Jackson Browne was Joni Mitchell's boy at one time, right? But I just love this tune by this guy, and I think it's one of the most beautiful songs you can ever hear. And this is it.
Somehow the feeling still wasn't right, but still we continued on through the night. Tracing our steps from the beginning until they vanished into the air, trying to understand how our lives had led us there. Looking hard into your eyes, there was nobody I'd ever known, such an empty surprise to feel so for me. Some words come easy, but I know that they don't mean that much compared with the things that are said when lovers touch. You never knew what I loved in you. I don't know what you loved in me. Maybe the picture of somebody you were hoping I might be. Awake again, I can't pretend that I know I'm alone and close to the end of the feeling we've known. How long have I been sleeping? How long have I been drifting along through the night? How long have I been dreaming I could make it right if I closed my eyes and tried with all my might to be the one you need? Awake again, I can't pretend, and I know I'm alone and close to the end of the feeling we've known. How long have I been sleeping? How long have I been drifting along through the night?
Quite a lot of this song actually reminds me of the way you sing.
Well, that's one of the reasons I sing like that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
How long? You know the way they're dragging them out, yeah. Especially
I love his voice
acoustically.
so, man. I love his voice. Jackson Brown. I remember watching him on the old Grey Whistle test when I was little. And I was blown away. You know, like when you're like, whoa, what is this? You know, like, unreal guy.
That was like me when I saw Simply Red.
Andy got to nail Joni Mitchell, so he's not all bad. What a great guy.
Nail. Now there's a northern word. Where did you nail that to, like? The cross.
Hey, now don't let's get religion involved, Smoove.
Come
on.
Yeah, keep sex out of religion.
This show goes out all wide.
Sexually religious.
Alcohola. Whatever.
Whatever. I'm going to finish on an amazingly unrated album and an unrated song. This is Fallen in Love Again by Marvin Gaye.
I remember like it was yesterday. We were over Queens, and we was trying one more time to make amends. Oh yes we was. Suddenly it occurred to me it did not matter whether I was mad at her, she was mad at me. No, baby. Understanding my condition, I must surely be a wishing and a hoping to be free. Oh, but some say you can leave, but it's going to cost you. She said, yeah, you can leave, but it's going to cost you. Yeah, she said, you can leave, but it's gonna cost you dearly. Oh, you can leave, but it's gonna cost you dearly. Ooh. Sometimes your eyes was red as fire, intoxicated. Sometimes your spirit was moving on me, it unfighting me. I had to fight to defend my life. I didn't mind it, you see I find it a bit of stimulating that after fighting.
Just got to say as well before we go and dip out of here, thank you very much for all your donations and for logging in and enjoying the chat zone, the chitty chat room with John Turrell taking care of business.
It's quite difficult, you know, to do a radio show, but do all this by yourself. Really, we should have some kind of woman here,
Sandra.
You know, Sandra, that can do all this kind of stuff, and I can just shout at her and say, "Tell Mark I like him. Tell Michael he's great.
I don't
Tell
know
Samia that was funny," and I could just do that all night. That would be brilliant.
We were talking the other day about what we're going to do when, if, big if, life goes back to normal and we end up on the road again. Obviously, our weekends away. You know what I mean? That's so. This is going to be scarpered.
Let's go.
I know. But then you get to see us, right? But we want to keep this going, obviously, because it's been brilliant, and you know, and it could go somewhere even further. So we were saying,
where could it go? Do you think further?
Down the road.
Down the road. I'd love that. Like, down the road.
Just down the chip shop.
Yeah, the chip shop. No, so we'll just do Thursday nights. We're going to do Thursday nights.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was going to say. That's the plan, Thursday nights. So get your Thursday nights ready.
But to be honest, Dave,
not yet.
Just be prepared that you're going to wake up with a hangover for work.
Oh,
and it's
yes.
as simple as that.
Do you know what? Struggle on. What?
Struggle on. If you're part of the family.
Yeah.
You know,
deal with it.
Deal with it. If you want a name badge when we do the thing, deal with it.
Deal with it. Deal with it.
Also, deal
with it. And deal with it.
Been listening to the Smoove and Turrell Northern Coal Experience. The greatest show in the world!
Do you end every show?
Good night, everyone.
Do you end every show with